The weekend in Atlantic City, which is was really very much of a big carrot. One of the things that at Valley Forge that changed my life was that there were about 3 people who had come from Iowa and were played high school bands in Iowa and were chosen to come on scholarships to the band. And they spoke highly of the college band, the Iowa State and Iowa U universities, about how well those schools were supported by the state. At that time, out-of-state students could go there for $45 a quarter. And of course this was low, and it was low at all the others, I guess, too. But that was a little lower than most of them. And I did decide to apply at Iowa State. And I didn't realize at the time, here's another situation where I had no guidance, that I could have been getting correct credit for my Valley Forge chemistry course. But no, I didn't apply for it. I took chemistry, freshman chemistry at Iowa State. And I got through my freshman year without any trouble because I had learned to study and so on and so forth. But that was a huge experience for my parents. I never saw my mother cry before. But we went out to Lincoln Highway, ran from Philadelphia straight out to Iowa State, which is in Ames, Iowa. And hitchhiking was very popular and acceptable in those days. So I went out on the highway with my suitcase packed, and my parents took me out there in their car, and let me out, and my mother started crying. And I had never seen her cry before, and I felt awful. But hitchhiking was very good, and the nice part of that is that Lincoln Highway went through all the major cities on the way, so if you got stranded at night sometime, you could just go to the YMCA and for $5, spend the night, sleep, get up the next morning, get out on the highway and get going again. This worked okay. The people were very friendly in Iowa, and I befriended the band director there, and he was very friendly, and took me in, and we got a rooming job right in the same apartment where he was living. And there were opportunities. One reason I chose Iowa State was that they were one of the best schools in the country for helping students. They were listed first on the list that the government came out with that Iowa State had, and sure enough, they did have lots of opportunities to work. I sailed through my freshman year without too much trouble. In my sophomore year, I don't know why, but I didn't have any time for any fun or any activity other than work or go to school. But my sophomore year, I decided to go to one of the dances that they had. They called it a mixer. And at the girls' dorm, they had a radio, or Victrola it was, and played records with dance bands on it. And then they had a mixer and brought some of the students in from the hall there to mix with the men. And about the second, it really was the second girl that I danced with. was turned out to become my wife, and it was instantaneous with her. She felt, both of us felt like we'd made 100% mixture that gained this color. So she was a freshman from Des Moines, Iowa, and when her father heard about our experience like this, he said he couldn't believe that the first one that she danced with was the one they're going to marry. But at any rate, she stayed in school for 1 year, and we dated, and we didn't have much. I didn't have much time to go out and date, except on the weekends, and we were in love. There wasn't any doubt about it, and at the end of that year, she dropped out of college. And I had gone down to her home in Des Moines on weekends sometimes that year, and met her parents, except for her father. He wouldn't meet me. He was so aggravated. But at any rate, that's about all there is to say about that. It was a wonderful experience, though. She was just a fantastic young lady, and I had dated back at home quite a bit back during in the high school years, and never found anybody that really turned me on like Betty did at Ames. And playing in the band at Ames was NYA, and that was a paid job for me. I helped them get the music out to the band. We had I got a picture of them out there. That 100-piece concert band. They had 9 sousaphones, and it was just a good experience. And in fact, during a Easter break in the springtime, they went on a trip, took a band trip out to Denver, Colorado by bus.